Alright YouTube, so today I have the green 20-foot flatbed trailer hooked up behind the old shop truck here, and I'm over here at my buddy Steve's house.
Howdy.
And Steve's a mechanic. You see the old service truck back there. He's got a YouTube channel if anybody wants to check it out. So anyway, today we are hauling this massive trailer braking load of one piece of 2-inch, looks like it's about 21 feet long or so pipe. And the story behind this is that Steve's just looking to get rid of it, and he's like, I don't know, guys, I can do something like this. And I was like, hey, we can take the trailer on its very first highway adventures today, so this could be kind of cool. And yeah, life is good. So anything to add?
I'm sure you'll find a use for the pipe.
Yeah.
I've had this pipe for like 4 or 5 years so far, and it's one of those, like, I ended up with it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome, I'm going to use it for a welding project, and then here I am today with it. Never used it.
Yeah, man, I got some stuff like that. So, all right, well, hey, let's hit the road and see how she does.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. All
right, so we're driving down. Chucky's got the wheel. Trailer seems to be doing fine. You can see the pipe back there. It's obviously overloaded the trailer completely.
Whole thing's just like bananaed in half. Yeah.
Of course, we are passing people on the highway with unsecured loads, so that's always awesome.
Yeah, the dude in that white truck up there, y'all probably can't see it. Not this white truck, the one that's like 4 vehicles up. He's got his bed loaded down with those like Home Depot fence panels, and they're like hanging over the side of the truck, and not a strap in sight, of course. So we're keeping our distance from that, getting ready to hit the brakes. But in the words of Steve, that will be fine until it isn't. Oh boy.
So this wall right here is where an employee of mine actually jackknifed my trailer, ran the truck and trailer into this wall.
Oh boy.
Middle of the highway, because we were talking earlier about pulling trailers, and sometimes when you pull a trailer, you'll feel the back of your truck doing this, and they call it wagging. So what's happened is you don't have enough tongue weight on the trailer. It's not pushing down hard enough, and your suspension is getting kind of a bind, so it'll actually oscillate enough where it'll jackknife you like that. So I'd had a skid steer and a dump trailer, and I had it set up perfect because I just pulled it like 300 miles, and I know it was set there, and I told the guy, don't move that skid steer, it's got enough tongue weight on it. So he made it a mile down the road, decided there's too much tongue weight on it, backed the skid steer up, and literally that exit before that wall that I showed you guys, changed it, got on the highway, jackknifed it into that freaking the wall.
Oh man.
So that was a fun bill. Shut down the highway department didn't like it.
Yeah.
Good times.
Dude, I've had, well, I think I talked about this a little bit in this trailer build series. The main reason I decided to build this thing is because I've borrowed other people's trailers and stuff, and it's kind of hard to complain when someone lends you their stuff or something like that. But dude, I have pulled so much, this person's letting me in, how nice of them. I have pulled so much jankety ass over shit on like bold tires with lights and brakes that don't work and whatnot. But I'm like, man, I really need to get my own trailer, and I just decided to build one and kind of go all out on it. And I'm really glad I did, because this is, like I said, today's the first highway test of this thing with the 7,000-pound axles under it. And it's going really well. Initially, when we first got going, the trailer was kind of bouncing around a little bit, but we looked at it, couldn't find anything, so we just attributed that to the fact that those are some pretty heavy-duty springs under there, and because of that, you know, without any real weight on there, it's just going to bounce around a lot like that, and it went away. But I can tell that it has an infinitely stiffer suspension than it had with the 3,500-pound axles. The 3500s didn't really have much good going for them, except what's really great is that even with the trailer empty, because this trailer weighs a little over 3,000 pounds empty, so with a pair of 3,500-pound axles under there, the suspension was basically a little more than halfway loaded, or a little under halfway loaded, even pulling the trailer empty. So because of that, you got the benefits of pulling a trailer with some serious weight on it, in that it was really smooth and silky, and and it was all good in the hood. But now we don't have that, but of course our payload is gone from 4,000 pounds to 11,000 pounds. Theoretically, the trailer would be overweight if we did that, so I'm not going to, but I could. It's built for it, and so if I load this thing to its maximum legal limit, it's well within its capabilities, and we have still a lot of suspension left, and we've got a lot of braking left, and can't really complain too much. So, yeah, well, anyway, oh man, this motorcycle just pulled out in front of an 18-wheeler like maybe half a car length away. That was some super sketch action right there.
That's all you need. Yeah. But the trailer's doing good.
Yeah, it's all good.
See how it's tracking.
Haven't lost anything yet. No weird noises. And shoot, there's people behind us. This trailer now with the 7,000-pound brakes on both axles, instead of having a 3,500 set of pounds brakes on one axle, will actually bring the entire truck to a complete stop from moving speed pretty friggin' quickly, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot. And that's one of the main advantages of upgrading these axles. Yes, it cost a fortune. It cost me almost $2 grand, but it's not really that bad because, you know, I still have the older axles, and so now I can stick them under some barbecues and whatnot. I have spare tires for them and everything, so, you know, it's really not the end of the world, and I got to learn a lot about trailer axle qualifications and sizes and whatnot. I think at some point here we're gonna stop for lunch, and then after a while I'll be close to home. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. Steve, you got anything else to add?
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Get out and fix something.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.